side of the hill, up it like you used to, check it out like I do. Gonna lay back. Share this out real quick. One time, one time, one time. And T, what up? What up? Smash, what up, buddy? Good to see you, my guy. You guys are doing well. Hope everyone is well. Win a hug. Oh, you win a hug? Nice. Second, you win a hug. Who's in where? Who's in need? Where are we sending money? So I'm going to talk about that tonight. I did this last Wednesday night at Community Catch Up. I figured I'm going to start doing this every Wednesday night before BITG, before Rippin' and all them go live. And we'll just make it. We'll try to make it a Wednesday thing. I'll try to be as consistent with the Wednesday night deal as I can be. And I felt like tonight would be a good night to kind of talk about that. A lot of cool stuff too in the sports world that happened today with the whole NBA and the trades, and just a lot of crazy stuff going on. Harden finally got his wish, got traded. LeVert landed on a team that I feel like he's in a good position, but we'll get into more of that later. And I kind of felt like he was eventually going to move somewhere, get somewhere where he would be one of the guys. And with Oladipo leaving in the trade, he will be one of the main go-to guys now. So, Clint, brother, what's up, man? Good to see you. Alex B, what up? Jaybird, what up? I'm happy with Seattle firing Schottenheimer. Yeah. Right on. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own takes. You know, whatever happens in the sports world, if you will. Harden came to the Nets, my favorite team, and I'm so... Yeah, man, I mean, and hopefully he's finally happy and he'll start playing again. They have a great team. They already did. You know, LeVert is no James Harden, but I will tell you LeVert is going to be a superstar as well. He's got the potential. He just hasn't. He's showing it when he's gotten the run. He's just been held back too much. And I think finally going to Indiana will give him that opportunity to play 30-plus minutes a night and show everybody what kind of player he actually is. So... I'm happy. I'm happy for him. I'm happy. Yeah, it's great to see another great team like the Nets that are in a great position to get another elite player in Harden. As long as he's happy and he's actually going to show up and play, we're all for it, man. Before we get into too much, I'm starting to set up the merch. I do have links in the description below. I'm not expecting everybody to go out and buy stuff, but people have asked me in the past and keep asking me. I do have hats as well. I have snapback styles and trucker hats. I had to submit all my stuff in. They will be embroidered, so it'll be the round D45 logo on white and black hats. But that's not in there yet because I think they do it through another company. So I had to set up everything, and then they'll get back to me. So we do have a hoodie, a couple different black-white hoodies, a couple shirts. We got my slogan, so we got the logo on the front. And I'm going to put shirts on here as well. So I reversed it on the t-shirts for right now, like front and back. Like the front has my motto, scared money don't make money. And then like defness45. And then on the back is a logo. On the hoodies, the logo's on the front. The scared money's on the back. I like the logo on the front, the text on the back. So I'll do the t-shirts. I'll put up other t-shirts as well that are reversed that way. And then... some different size D45 stickers available right now. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. So if people have been asking, if you are, I just wanted to throw it out there. I know people kept bugging me about it. I finally had an opportunity to mess around a little bit with it. I'm going to go this route first where I don't have a bunch of overhead. And then down the road, if things get better, then I'll probably just get a bunch of stuff from American Apparel, have somebody custom do a ton of them, have them here myself and ship them out. So What's up, man? So I'm happy with Seattle. What up, Shaq? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, Tim L. Good to see you, my guy. Jay Bird, what's up? So, all right, guys, I'm just gonna just kind of jump into it. So as you guys know, we did the Rippin' for the Cure deal with Rippin' Gypsy, Smash, Jimmy Guns, Eloy, Minuteman, Card Warehouse, Buck City Breaks was on board last year. We raised, shit, I don't know, almost $15,000 or something. Original goal to start was 5. I said right out the gate, I think that's a little low for the team we had. I said we could easily do 10. We crushed the 10 goal. The goal is obviously going to be set a lot higher. The bar is going to be set a lot higher this year. But we'll let you guys know, people who are fans of my boy BITG, he is actually joining the crew this year. So he will be on board as a team member. But as this all was kind of stirring up, I had gotten a message, and I'm not going to say any names. I'm not going to release anything right now. If they want to come forward later on and let me know, yeah, 14K. Yeah, almost 15K. But I was informed that one of the partners or people would not be able to join this year due to the fact that they had family things going on or whatever, just stuff going on. So I obviously knew who it was. I was told who it was. So I reached out, sent a text out as I usually do, and just said, I'm here. You need a vent, whatever. I actually got a phone call right after I sent the text from the individual. So let's just say this. I know you don't know who it is, but it's somebody that's heavy in our community. It's somebody that has done a lot in the hobby community and a lot for a lot of people. Has raised a lot of money and is a type of person that somebody like I am that doesn't want to ask for any help but needs help right now. Okay? I'm just going to put that out there. And right when I kind of heard what was happening and what was going on, my initial things were the things I offered to this person, my own 2 cents, whatever it would be worth. But the main thing I got out of it was we need to come together as a community once again, as we always have. And we need to help this person. And we need to take a little bit of weight off the shoulders, which there is a lot on the shoulders. So we need to take a little bit of that weight off. You've had a lot of different hashtags that I've used throughout the years that I've been affiliated with. Hashtag carry the crew, no member left behind, members in need, whatever it might be. It doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, we need to come together again. So I'm going to hopefully rock out and get some great cards and some breaks through BITG because I'm in every break of his for the next week or so. I already have probably over another month's worth of cards from breaks over there at his. I'm going to probably tell him to mail off all my stuff maybe after this weekend, middle of next week. So it's here for not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, the 26th. So guys, next Tuesday we'll still have an auction. We'll probably do a more low-key auction. It'll probably be more like quarters. We'll go back to the quarter stuff. We'll start cards at a quarter. Maybe we'll do some lots, player lots, team lots. Keep things kind of more low-key. Toledo, I'll get into it, bro. I'll get into it in a second. And then the 26th, I'm going to have a bunch of stuff from BITG mailed off to me, everything I have there. I just hit a premium stock Zion silver prism or whatever, the silver one. I'm sure there's a bunch of good stuff in there. But we're going to come together and we're going to raise money. And whatever money that is made or raised during that auction on the 26th, and we'll probably do a couple things to try to raise some extra money, but whatever's done there is all going to go to this individual. So it's all cards of mine I'm going to sell. And again, if people want to jump on board like they always do, like they've done for Crohn's, which we'll need people to help again with that this year. So I know we're asking a lot right now, and there's a lot going on, but I think we can come together and make it all happen. I know I have some great individuals out there. Robert has sent boxes of cards before as well to add on into auctions to raise more money. If there is anybody that wants to send any cards or wants to send me photos of a certain individual card or cards that they're like, hey, they want to donate to help raise money, that's awesome, man. You guys can. I'm not asking for anybody. I'm not saying anyone has to. But if you want to, I know there's a lot of great people in this community, and I know when things like this come up, there's a lot of people who step up to the plate. Probably just about every one of you guys, honestly, in one way or another. Whether you offer stuff up or you bid on stuff to put money towards it, or you share. If you don't have the money to buy, you share things out, whatever it might be. So Toledo asked about like what it was, right? Let me go back. Do a summary of the problems they're facing. Personal, children issues, they need of other things besides money. So, well, Toledo, if you're a man, if you're a believer, something besides money, I guess what I would say is pray, right? Pray for the family, I guess. And it's not one of those situations where they're going to be foreclosing their house or getting booted out. The kids aren't going to be able to eat or anything like that. It's not one of those things. It's a thing where they need extra money because there's a very high possibility that either somebody in their family is going to be lost in a short amount of time, and even if they do get through it, they still probably don't have a super long life expectancy. Like, the odds are so crazy. There's different percentages after talking to him about how they can get through this and what could happen. It's going to cut out time that they're going to be able to do what they do, what they usually do, to help money for their family, which is doing card sales or auctions or whatever it might be. They're not going to be able to do that as often because once all this stuff takes place soon, they're going to be having to help out a lot more, and they're not going to have the time. And it's, the person doesn't have another job, okay? Somebody else in the family does. They bring in some money by doing auctions and things of other natures on the side of things, but they're not going to have as much opportunity to do that. So, again, income, money to do things. And the biggest part of this is, I don't know about you guys, but, if whether you or somebody in your family probably didn't have the longest time of life left that you're very close to, you would probably want to try to do something special or do something together with as much of the family as you could, right? Now, traveling is difficult, and somebody who's going to be going under a very serious surgery, if you will, is what it's going to be. That's a very low percentage of people even get the opportunity to have this surgery, and it's so high risk. Let me just put it this way. What I was told is 10 to 15% of the people that have these procedures actually don't make it off the surgery table. I think he said it's around 20 to 25% if they make it through the procedure, end up passing right after the procedure because they're cutting parts of your organs. It's a very complex thing. There's a lot involved. And even then, after this procedure, it in most chances, I believe, from what he said, gives like maybe up to 6 months of life. So again, it's just there's a lot of moving pieces to it. And my first thought, without them saying anything, was, is there any special place this person wanted to go or wanted to see? Or, sometimes someone never seen the ocean. They want to see the ocean. So, somebody wants to go, a certain state or see something. Now, again, traveling is difficult now with COVID and everything else. And if there's going to be a procedure happening, probably can't travel too far outside. But either way, finding a way to help out, because this individual doesn't have the extra funds laying around, like a lot of us doesn't have a lot of extra funds laying around to just be able to pay for a full trip for a full family and everyone else on top of it. So, but it's not just going to be for that. I mean, I'm just throwing out there kind of everything that I brought up, we talked about, whatever. I'm sure eventually you guys, this person you'll find out who it is. I'm not releasing the name as of yet, but I'm just going to tell you guys, like, this person has done so much in this hobby. This person has done, and I'm not just saying so much in, like, has, built people or retweeted things for people, has raised tons of money, has given tons of time to this hobby to help other people, to help other individuals, to help maybe even certain foundations. And it's time that we come together, we step up, and we help this person that's helped so many so often. Viking Horde, it's I can't say what it is, but it's so I'm not saying who it is. They can release that. It's basically, it's like a form of cancer. It's a pancreas cancer. And this person has actually had it for a while. Like, they've known about the tumors, but they've been so small, and they actually put in something to monitor the tumors for the last couple years, and nothing had changed. They hadn't grown or anything in size, and apparently they had some other kind of checkup or something, and they hadn't checked this monitor deal, and one of them had doubled in size, and it's in the pancreas. So what they have to do in this procedure is they have to cut part of the pancreas, part of the gallbladder. It's a very complex surgery, and like I said, it's a very high risk operation as well. So, KC Nation, what up, man? We're doing well, man. We're hanging in there, brother. We're trying to kick through, I guess. I mean, I don't think I have anything I can complain about, man. Like, the other shit that's happening with other people and other people's families and everything else, like, I don't know if there's anything here that I can complain about, man. So yeah, it's a pancreas cancer that's developed into a higher stage, and luckily it hasn't affected a bunch of other organs because they've been monitoring it before and it wasn't really anything serious, and now it's become serious. That's why they're going to be given this opportunity to do this procedure. A lot of people don't even have the opportunity. Like, in the case of where they're at, like, a lot of times it's already spread too far into other organs that it already being a high-risk operation, they won't even risk it because the rate of success would be minimal. Like, very, very minute, minimal. So at that point, people just got to do it. I'm hoping to donate some cards. Hey, man, I appreciate it. And like I said, guys, if anybody wants to, I'm not telling you guys. I'm not saying anybody has to. I can bid off all my cards, which I'm already planning to do, that I bring in for the auctions, like I always do. But sometimes people like to be a part of it, like to help besides bidding and buying stuff and spreading words. And the biggest thing, guys, is just the biggest way you guys can help is by spreading the word, right? So I'll get a thumbnail made for the special one, just spreading the word out there, like letting people know about it, because each and every one of you have different people that may follow you or whatever. So even if you're like, hey, I only have a couple followers, or heck, those couple followers that you have might not be following me or someone else. That might be saying, hey, join this, we're raising money, yada yada, and they might come in, or they might spread the word too, and then it's gonna reach other people. Like, every time you share something, it has the potential of reaching that many more people, because they could share it, moving on. So, yeah, Mark, man, that sucks. So, I don't need my pancreas. Fuck it, I'll donate. Toledo, right on, brother. Right on, man. That's awesome of you. Yeah, I mean, guys, it's fucking crazy, man. It's always cancer, right? It's always fucking cancer. I lost two uncles a year apart. One from brain cancer, one from bone marrow cancer. And the shittiest thing is, the one that passed most recent, Gary, his brother, one of my other uncles, his brother was a bone marrow match, and they were actually going to do a transplant. But they had to get him through so many stages to prepare him for that. And while he was getting prepared for all that, his shit just went downhill quick, and we ended up losing him. So, cancer does not discriminate. Absolutely not. No, it does not. Not at all. I know how it is. I lost 3 family members and like a span of 3. Yep. I know, man. Fucking, it sucks, dude. It sucks. Limp Noah killed my dog. Sad. Not been easy. Go out every day. Yeah, man, it sucks, man. And we all sit here, but it's like me and this individual talking today as being good friends. And, it's like he always stresses, you don't know what tomorrow brings, right? Live through the day. Don't waste time. Don't waste minutes. Don't waste hours. Don't forget to tell the ones you love that you love them. Don't forget to hug them. Don't, just because you just don't know. You never, ever, ever know. And like I always say, the clock is ticking. Time is nothing but against us. And, as we constantly hey, even me and Quados was talking today for a while earlier while I was supposed to be working, and, we were talking a little bit, like, political shit and stuff and whatever. And, it's just so crazy how, whether somebody believes right side, left side, they're neutral or they're not into it or whatever, how much hate and shit everybody just pounds on each other. And it's like we all have so much on our plates already. We all have so much to fucking... We're almost like living in fear every day anyway. What's next, right? What's going to happen with the world? What's the next pandemic? And yet we're still out here on social media platforms and we're, you know, just busting people and being hateful to people and negative and whatever. It sucks, man. It really does. It fucking sucks. It's shitty. Like, it's absolutely shitty. I'm gonna tie this in with something. I had a nice Twitter convo with a guy that's he's in the hobby. He's not usually in our streams in our community. He's got his own community, whatever. But I'm friends with him on Twitter. We interact on Twitter. We're always cordial. And some people, I think, maybe don't like him because of however he comes off. And I think part of the reason might be this Twitter interaction that we had. And it's nothing bad. But, you know, he had posted a tweet where he said something about the lines of, you know, people that hate on and don't like my stuff and thumbs me down in my videos and do this and do that. You know, it's great that they do that, but I wish they would actually, like bring it to me and actually tell me and say something to me and not just thumb down me or not whatever. And I had to stop for a second. I had to read it. And it brought me back to me a couple years ago where I was the same type of person that, like, for some reason wanted the drama. Like, wanted to bring drama in to the community, wanted to bring drama, wanted to bring that attention on. And all it did is make me look bad. People probably unfollowed me and whatever, like, and I get why. Like, looking back at it, I was bringing hate back, and it was shitty. And I started interacting with him, and I said, listen, man, like, no matter what you do, people are going to hate on you. People are going to hate you. Like, that's just how it is. Or people are going to either hate you or they're going to troll you, right? Because they're looking for you to they're looking for you to give them attention back. And they're ultimately looking for you to get to a point where you lose it and then you do something dumb and make yourself look bad. And that's pretty much exactly what happened to me a couple years ago. And I was trying to forewarn him with my previous shit that I went into. And, you know, I'm like, he's like, I know, but I just don't understand why people couldn't just speak up. And I just told him, I said, man, why do you want why do you want to bring drama into you? Why do you want that? That's just going to be a bad look. That's going to make you look bad. And if you continue to entertain it, if you continue to react to it, people are probably going to get turned off by that. People, you know, some people love drama. Don't get me wrong. I know there's people out there that just love drama. They get caught into it, you know, whatever. And that's like what they live for, to find drama. And those are the same people a lot of times that love to troll and love to do that, to get interactions. But why entertain it? And what they're looking for is for people to just give them attention. Don't give them the attention. Don't even bring it up. Don't even talk about it. And eventually they'll move on and they'll find someone else that's going to actually entertain them. That's actually going to react back to them. That's going to do something. And what ends up happening is you end up building up like a bomb inside if you're constantly thinking about it and doing it, and then you react, and then you do a video or you do it on a stream or whatever, and like people are like, what's his problem? Like, why does he even care, right? And it's like that thing, why do we care if there's some trolls or some people who don't like us? Eminem says it best. Haters are funny, man. No matter what, they're going to click on it, whether they hate it or not. They're still going to click on it, right? Because in the end, they're probably fans. But at the same time, don't entertain it. Just let it freaking go. Because eventually they're going to move on. It doesn't define who you are. It doesn't make you wuss or pussy or whatever word you want to use if you don't react to some trolling into some hate. That's just BS. No. Doesn't at all. It has, and I think sometimes people get caught up with their image and other things, and oh, if I don't reply to this or reply to that, you know, people are going to look at me this way or that way. I think you're going to, in the end, I think you're going to keep more people attached to you for keeping it real and not entertaining the trolls or the hateful people than actually doing it. Drew, politics, bashing flippers, calling out dudes that wipe out targets or cards. There you go. Let me see. Let me catch up on some of this chat here. Work struggle, but family life is good. Have a 4 kid on the way. Oh, that's awesome, Terry. Congrats, man. So again, guys, like, just remember, man, like, you hear this from people all the time and whatever. You do not know what somebody else is going through. You have no clue. You have no idea, right? So it's kind of like what I always say, like, say hi to people when you walk by people, when you're somewhere, say hi to them. Whether they say hi back to you or not, you might end up making someone's day, right? Because there might be nobody that says anything to them, and, you know, they would like people to say something to them. There's other people that'll be disgruntled or not, or be like, why the hell is this guy saying hi to me, or this girl saying hi to me, or whatever it might be. But in the end, we don't know what people are going through. I woke up today, I had absolutely zero clue that a buddy of mine, a good friend of mine, which is sad, but this was just brought up, like, or just found out about, like, the other day. But still, I feel like I should have already known. I felt bad that I wasn't up to speed and didn't know. Just think about all the people that you really don't know that well. Maybe that you just follow on Twitter or follow each other. You haven't even interacted much with those other people. I mean, we have absolutely no clue what each and every one of us is going through. I mean, hell, look in this chat. Read through some of the chat when we just started talking about this individual and the family, and we started bringing up cancer. Look at how many people in here said, I've lost 3 people in the last months or year. I lost this person. That's just a little tip of what some people are going through. People are laid off. They don't have a job. They're not working. They're struggling to get by. And they don't want to ask for help because that's just the type of people they are. Think about it, guys, man. Damn. Like, sometimes we just jump on people. Like, I see it all the time in Twitter. Like, somebody will say something, whatever, and maybe they're just not having the day, and maybe they're going through a lot. And people will just jump on them. And it's like, it's like they're getting freaking jumped or something. Like, emotionally or mentally. Like, Shakrat, that's because you're awesome, bro. I always love to say hi and yeah, well, Shaq, you're like we always say, man, you're the Robin Williams of the hobby in the communities. Trump is holding my stimulus check. I'm going to do something ahead of and storm the Capitol. Yeah, Toledo, there you go. Storm the Capitol like streamer Bake Alaska and all those other guys, man. I actually watch that streamer sometimes because he's in the community of IRL streamers I watch. But like I had mentioned the other night, he was not. Some New York Times or someone posted a picture of him like where he's on the phone and said he was positive for COVID. That is fake news. He actually he's shown 3 negative results in the last week leading up to that, because of him going to these events and stuff. So he had it like a month ago. But anyway, so what's up, Dista Breaks? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I got you 2 packs of that basketball. Yeah, awesome, man. So me and Cueto's got to meet up sometime this weekend. He found some Prism draft picks basketball today at one of the card shops, I believe. He actually opened up a few, and he got a LaMelo Ball, like a red, white, and blue. He got a couple different cool Anthony Edwards cards. He got an auto. So, and then he also got me some of that extra edition, like the prospect stuff. So, a couple blasters of that. Bliss is the one who screwed us, not Trump. Yeah, I mean, and again, like, we're not here to get into politics. Yeah, I don't want to go down that road. We said what we said because I read my boy Toledo's comment. But I just wanted to confirm you guys that I saw his results. He has his name and had everything on it. So that was false. But yeah. No politics. No politics. But anyway, guys, so the 3rd or 26th, that Tuesday, not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, we will be going full board, trying to raise as much money as we can. I'm going to, like I said, at BITG, send all my stuff I let build up. So, and we'll still have a good couple this week's worth of breaks probably to add to it. So hopefully I can hit one or two other cool cards that we can just sell off in the deal with everything else. I don't know if you guys checked out Ped's card collecting. He actually was the one that won he won the mystery box. I did that mystery box, auction off that mystery box that Sunday morning or whatever after we attempted the 24-hour stream. And we loaded a bunch of stuff in there. He finally got it. I could tell. I watched the video today. He was super excited. All the stuff. He forgot about some of the cards that were even in there. But we auctioned off a bunch of cards, top-loaded cards. I added a bunch of stuff. I went through some of BITG's top-loaded boxes from like all the different collections he's gotten. And then I grabbed like a Hank Aaron, like a 68 Hank Aaron or 69 Hank Aaron. And people bid on it. They didn't know it was in it. I said a couple cards, but it was a bunch of stuff. And it was cool to see it. So if you guys check that video out, it's Ped's Card Collecting. Definitely a cool thing. DM me your address so I can send you some cards, please. I'll mail them in the... Yeah, dude, Clint, for sure, brother. I will definitely do that. And thank you for doing that, my guy. We will be live this next Monday night. Finally, oh, yes. Awesome. RSR is going to be back Monday night, guys. There he is. Peds is right there. Peds Card Collection. I'm sorry. I had it wrong as far as how it was. I thought it was Peds Card Collecting, but it's Peds Card Collection. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I was just talking about you, man. I watched the video earlier today. I was talking about it was cool, like the excitement and all the stuff that was in there. I even forgot like how much stuff was in there. So, guys, check out his video. It's actually pretty cool. He goes through the whole mystery box. You can kind of see what that entailed. Very cool video. Very, very cool video. So check it out. Check it out. Balls, what's up, brother? How you doing, my guy? So that leads me to another thing. RSR, he's going to be back Monday nights. What would you guys like to see me start doing card breaks like one night a week? If you guys would love to see me start doing card breaks once a week, we do like maybe 3 or 4 breaks, maybe start with 1 or 2. If you want to see me start doing card breaks, drop a 45 in the chat. If you don't do anything or put something different. But if you guys want to see me start doing card breaks once a week, I'm not going to become like a full-time breaker, guys. I'm not going to be trying to break over anybody else. I'm not going to try to be taking business out from other people. I've had people bring it up. I've had people tell me they want me to start breaking again. So I'm just trying to get a general census, a general idea. Toledo says, he said 45 and then he put 90. He doubled on that. So does that mean you're doubling down on that? That's all good, brother. I like that. I like that. He doubled it up. How about me beating it? What do you mean beating it? You beating it? What do you mean, Balls? Did I miss a question? Nah, man, it would be fine. So what I was thinking is we could either do it like we could find there's times in we could make it work. So we could either do it like a Monday nights after RSR, so we could do like late night, right? We could, whenever he's done, or we could possibly do it like well, there's a couple options actually. We could do it Saturday earlier in the day. So like before Jimmy would go live on his auctions or anything like that. Or we could try to do it on Sundays before Pittsburgh. Every day I'm hustling and all of them go live because they go live at like 4 Eastern time. So it'd be 3 my time. So let's say we figured it was going to take 2 hours or 3 hours of streaming max. We could go on at like noon on a Sunday or 11 on a Sunday, right? So I think that would be pretty cool. I have lots of retail stores away if you desire to buy. Justify this, man. If you find any cool stuff out there, any of the main product, let me know, dude. I'd always be down to get some stuff. I am going to get hobby, though. I mean, it would be more hobby product, but if we get our hands on, like, premium NBA hoops or whatever, I mean, we could definitely do it. Do it on Wednesday or Thursday. So you'd rather, well, the problem with Wednesday or Thursday, Alex, is that here's the issue. I only have like, I couldn't start any earlier than 5, and if I start at 5, that means I wouldn't eat dinner because I'd be working up till work and then switching over. I wouldn't be able to eat dinner till like 7 or 8 o'clock at the earliest. That would be overlapping BITG as well, because he usually starts at 7 or 7:30. Thursday would be the same kind of thing. So, like, I'm live right now, and, I'll be live for another 15 minutes or so, just a community hangout on Wednesdays. We'll be doing this, like, weekly, but I don't know that, I don't think we have enough time in there, and it'd be overlapping. That's the problem. That would be the only problem. I was looking to get hobby boxes, and it's crazy. Yeah, they are. They are super expensive. And, part of the thing would be, too, is, like, there is ways around it, right? So, most of the other breakers out there are doing, like, the more current products, right? This year's product, the more current products. Not to say we didn't have to do current products, because that's cool. But we could also do, there is ways of finding better value to keep breaks at good prices and very reasonable. We could do older years. So let's just say, and I know Jim F and some of the baseball fans, we would do different sports. We'd do it probably at least one of each sport, or at least football and baseball. Basketball is going to be tricky because it's so expensive no matter what year it is. But let's say like on a football end, I can buy a box of Super Jumbo Prism for like 2015. You can get those for like $300. That comes with 4 autographs. There's incredible rookies in that. And there's tons of color. There's 4 autographs in the box. Like $300 for a box. That's like the old pricing of what like the current year's products used to be, right? But we could change it up a little bit because you get a lot of that current stuff with all the other breakers that you guys hang out with, whether it's Rippin', they do more of the mem stuff, unless it's like non-sports, but like BITG, Classic, even though they have older stuff, Buck City Breaks, Alpha Fan Breaks, I'm going to miss people, as always, but you know where Midwest, my boy Ben, Midwest Box Breaks, they're doing usually the current stuff. So we could switch it up and do, like, chase some of the guys that are stars now, or the rookies, their rookie cards that are stars now, and not be as after more prospecting or young guys, if you will. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry, bro. You lost your father? That's tough, man. I was behind a video. You're good, bro. Don't worry about it, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I mean, 2011. Guys, if you go through, just go back through and look through some years. Like, 2011 through 15 or 16. And look at how many rookies were in, like, 14 and 15. Tons of great players now that, great rookies. And that's, again, where I think we could get that. 2012 NFL, get me Russ Otto. Yeah, I mean, 2012, right? I mean, tons and tons and tons and tons of good stuff out there. So, and it would keep the cost down, right? So we wouldn't be buying $1,000 box of Prism football and then, again, I'm not going to be out there trying to make money on it. It's going to be more fun for us to do. I got to cover my costs, but I'm not going to be trying to you know, burn a hole in your wallets. And again, it would be just like a 1 day a week thing. Hobby boxes used to be like $90 for a good one. Yeah, exactly. And you know what the craziest thing is, Toledo and everybody in chat? The actual cost that, like, the actual people that buy it direct, that get it direct from Panini or Topps or whatever, their cost hasn't really changed. They still get those for like, well, now they still get them now for like $100 or whatever. So like that $1,000 box of Prism, they get for like $100 or $150. It's the secondary and third that are making these prices, right? People that are buying and paying for it and eating up all the retail at one time, not having anything available. Prices for hobby now go up because of it. We control basically the hobby. The people are controlling those prices. Yeah, I mean, they're not. We set the price pretty much, right? Or whoever is buying it out or buying it all out so it's not available, selling it secondary or third, is setting the price. In this era of not being able to find new products, I went back to rip and wax. It's not a moneymaker, but I don't collect the... Yeah, exactly. It's fun ripping the old stuff. It'd be fun to chase some future Hall of Fame rookies thinking like, yeah, Fitzgerald, J.J. Watt. I mean, dude, Devontae Adams, isn't he in like 14 or 15? 2014 or 15? Freaking Aaron Rodgers was what? He was maybe a little too far back, 09 or something. I don't remember. There's a lot of good stuff though. Can you buy a hobby box of Optic football and we can rip that? I mean, Alex, I would definitely buy one. If I had the for sure that we could fill a hobby box of Optic football and maybe add a couple other smaller boxes of product, maybe even do an older year in there. It would just be to basically cover our fees and whatnot. If I could get that thing full, for sure, man. Von Miller in 2011. Yeah, I mean, guys, there's tons and tons and tons of stuff out there. Early Revolution basketball would be an awesome break. Yeah, that would be dope, too. Revolution. I love Revolution just in general. So, thankful it was a 2017 box, so I got a lot of judging built. Nice. Box for $50. That's crazy. Hunt for Cecil Fielder cards. Yeah, in the 86 tops. That was his rookie, right? 86 tops. I think I pulled one of those in a rack pack a while back. I got some rack packs from my boy Schmitty. Schmitty game. Schmitty. He's got tons of like junk wax, unopened stuff. Kind of like our guy Tom T. Breaks, I did my dad's analogy, hardest thing ever. Then my 6-year-old son asked if he could talk. My dad is super sad. I miss my grandpa. I love my dad. Yeah, man, wow. That's crazy, bro. That's deep. That is deep. Would it be random packs or random teams or pick your team? So we would, once we got the product, we would just, I think on the expensive product, as much as I'm a fan of random divisions, I think the price would be too much on higher end products. I really am a fan of divisions more than anything, or you wouldn't even have to do it as divisions. We could break it down so we could do different styles. We could change it up. I would get you guys' votes on whichever way you guys want to go. And if it was split, maybe we could do 2 of the same break, and we could do one way and one another way, right? I'm open for anything. I don't really care. It's for you guys. It's to have fun. I am also a fan of doing it where you get so many teams, like so many spots. So like one spot is like 3 teams or 4 teams, right? So it's almost like a division, but you're not getting an exact division. It could be mixed up of teams, right? You just random everybody. So you put however many spots. If somebody gets one spot or they buy one, they get 3 or 4 teams. Put their name in 4 times in the list, and etc. Then you random all the teams. And then there's also a way where you could do it where you take away the top 2 highest teams. So there's 2 less spots. And then you random those 2 teams, get random to everybody that got spots in the break. So like the Chargers, so what, it would be probably the Chargers and, what would you say, Chargers and, is it Hurts that would be the next guy now? Is that the other team? Or who would be the other team this year? But you would take those 2 teams, and they wouldn't be put in with the regular random or they could be, but they wouldn't be filled or slotted. They would be random to everybody in the break. So somebody could get, they would, so like even in, I don't know. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I might be confusing people as I continue to talk more about it, but I stopped buying at breaks when everybody stopped doing teams. Yeah, I mean, we can do it all. I'll take Seattle and a 3 random teams in every break, no matter the sport. LOL. Nice. Seattle. Nice. Broncos. Dolphins. Oh, yeah, well, careful. The last things I've been reading is Miami isn't... Most of the players on Miami are not fans of Tua. I saw a bunch of things pop up today on different sports things saying Miami players are not happy with future under Tua. So I don't know what's going on over there, but it was, I guess, many players. Not just like one guy having some grief or whatever with him. I mean, yeah, you can do draft your teams too, where you would random the order and then you get to pick. I'm bummed about the but I think that's a great place for Levert. I think Indy, he can finally be that star. He can he can be a full starter. He can be kind of the guy there next to Brogdon and Sabonis. Man, they're going to be nasty. So Balls says if they start winning, they will love him. Yeah. 10 spots for 3 teams per spot, 2 teams random to 2 of the buy-in. So yeah, yep, exactly. But I mean, there's all sorts of different ways we can switch it up too. It wouldn't always have to be the same way. Bunch of ways to do breaks. I was in one of the guy used numbers, so card 234 we go to the spot 4. Yeah. You could do that. Well, so yeah, it's Quados. There's another so when people break like flawless, like if you break like that $2,000 briefcase product, all those cards are numbered, like serial numbered on the front. So they give each spot so many serial numbers. So like, and it's the number ending in the last one of like 24 of 25. So it'd be 4. Spot 4 would get the 24 of 25. And all the numbers would be divvied up to however many spots they did it. But that would be more for just product that was all just serial numbers. Or sometimes people break it down where they do serial numbered cards go to a numbered serial spot. That's getting kind of too complex, but you know where I'm going with it. I like the Bengals this year. The Jaguars. Jags should get Fields. That would be dope. There's a bunch of ways. Yep. RSR, I know I'm not looking forward to it. Probably won't buy into them and hope you get random. Yeah, it's going to be interesting after this next year for sure. Yeah, Jared Allen, I have him on my fantasy team. That disappointed me a little bit because I don't know what's going to happen, man. Like, they have Drummond. They have so many centers, like big guys there. Like, what is he going to get? 10 minutes? They have McGee as well, who gets 20, 25 minutes and is a monster in that time. He's over a point per minute producer. Hey, Def, do you think Devonta Smith could slip to Cincy? Yeah, it's possible, man. Definitely possible. That would be crazy. Jay's not going to feel they're picking Lawrence. The Bengals, Jags will be hard to get if they pick. Yeah, I agree. But there's a lot of good players, man. Like, we sit here and we always think of, like, who probably the number 1 pick or number 2 pick are. But it's usually not that guy that is, like, the top, right? I mean, Chase Young was up there. Unfortunately, a defensive player, so on the hobby side and for popularity purposes, probably not as big, even though he is popular for a defensive player. You know, being young, being that pick. But, I mean, Herbert was drafted what number? What number was Herbert picked? Justin Herbert? Oh, did I put... We want 2020 results. Burrow wasn't. Chase was 2. That's right. Burrow was 1. He got hurt. He was playing good. Okadu. So Herbert went 6th, right? He was the second quarterback or third quarterback taken. Excuse me. So Herbert went 6th, right? Could be your other rookie of the year. I mean, look at Justin Jefferson. I know he's my Vikes. Got him from the Bills. 22nd pick in the first round. You know, going to be probably runner-up for rookie of the year. A lot of these guys played great this year. I mean, Judy was stellar. Ruggs had some highlights. He didn't have the greatest. CeeDee Lamb was great. This is still crazy, man, that they took Rieger over Johnson. Crazy. Gladney played decent. Hell, Clyde Allaire when he wasn't hurt. 32nd pick. T. Higgins, 33. Pittman even. Swift. I mean, Schalt. Akers, look at that. 52nd. Cam Akers had a huge game playoffs. Hurts, 53rd. I mean, you just never know. A.J. Dillon down here, you know, he gets playtime. He looks good. Antonio Gibson, 66th. I mean, I forget how late some of these guys were drafted looking back at this. Brian Edwards, Zach Moss, Dubnay. You just never know, guys. Like, there's always some stellar guys that are those hidden gems. You know, like some people call the GOAT Brady, right? 7th round. It's insane. I can play better in one game than 2-0. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people aren't happy with Tua in Miami. The players aren't. So it'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know what they're going to say. But RSR, man, I appreciate you, brother. Again, guys, make sure you check him out Monday night. He'll be back with his auctions. Make sure you guys are subbed to his channel. Show my man some love. Appreciate you as always. Hope you have a good night. Bruin Smith would be the next Montana Rice. Wilson Metcalf. Have the Jags announcer Meyer as coach. Tariq Cohen was in the 5th round. Yeah, Cohen was 5th round. Got to run. Still early for a lot of guys. Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying as after 1 year. Like, after seeing them in 1 year. I know. Things are going to change, fluctuate, whatever. But still. Break Culture did a breakdown of #1 draft picks who never made it to the show and then who made it to the Hall of Fame is like 10 and 4%. That's crazy. People are opening packs and pulling Brady's and throwing them to the side. Crazy, guys. So I'm sure BITG will be going live soon. Again, we'll be ending it soon, guys. But yeah, look for Defness to try to put together some breaks. If you guys want, you can post ideas. Let's do something. Let's do something with this video. When this video uploads, guys, do me a favor. Go back, leave a comment. Leave a comment of what product you would like to see in the first breaks back for Defness. When this video uploads, it might not be available right away, but leave a comment when it uploads. Leave a comment of what product you'd like to see. Let's try to get a bunch of comments on this video for what we want to see broke. So most of you guys know about today's news with the trade. Obviously, Harden wasn't happy. He's out of Houston. He's with the Nets. He now joins Durant. Hopefully, Kyrie. We don't really know what's going on with Kyrie. Kyrie was seen at a nightclub or some club for his sister's birthday or something, celebrating around a ton of people. So whenever he comes back, he's going to be having a quarantine and whatnot for a while. I don't really know what's going on. So, but then it became a bigger trade deal where it became the Pacers involved as well as Cavs. Cavs got Allen. They got Allen, and who else did the Cavs get? Prince and Allen, I believe. And then LeVert went to an Oladipo. Where did Oladipo go to Houston, or did he go to where did he go? Cleveland? Or the Nets. I don't remember. And then I didn't look at every player's name, but LeVert to Indy, the Pacers, which I think it's awesome. You guys know I've been a big LeVert fan. I think he finally gets that opportunity. So let's go back to this. He finally gets that opportunity to 4-team deal. So Nets get Harden, Pacers get LeVert, second rounder, Cavs get, Prince and Allen. That's what I thought. There was a bunch of other guys involved too, like, oh shit, they're not listing them on this little article, but let's see, Oladipo, Dante Exum, Kirkus, future picks, yeah. So I'm pumped, super excited. I'm pumped for that. So, again, guys, don't forget, this next Tuesday will just be kind of a more low-key, like, quarter auction, probably. Have some fun with just quarter stuff. And then we're just going to kind of pile up stuff for the following Tuesday for the Member in Need auction, where all money will go to this individual and their family. So, appreciate you guys. Oh, again, by the way, I did find a website I can now play some online blackjack for money. So I think Saturday afternoon sometime I'll be live. I'll let you guys know. I mean, I'll be Saturday morning as well with my Caffeine with the Stream team. You might see me tomorrow night or Friday night, quick before people go live, whatever, streaming a little bit. But Saturday probably afternoon when nobody's live, we're gonna do a little blackjack online live with your boy Defness. I'm gonna stream it, so that should be a good time. That should be fun. And yeah, guys, so tonight Rippin' Gypsy will be live, as well as BITG will be back at it. I'm pretty sure Eloy will be Friday night, as well as the normal crew throughout the week, Rippin and all them, as well as tomorrow night. And then Jimmy, I believe, will be back Saturday, back on his Saturday nights. So he should be live Saturday. Sunday, we'll have 4 Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. We'll have Pittsburgh, Every Day I'm Hustling, and Pittsburgh, Every Day I'm Hustling, and Gate City Picker will be doing their weekly auction, right? And then I'm going to be doing another Def Hobby Central this Sunday night. Guys, I need people to join me. I need some people. I could have people that have already been there, but I'd like to get at least 1 or 2 new people as well in the mix. So, with that being said, guys, again, kind of remember what we talked about earlier today. Just in general, we don't know what others are going through. Time is nothing but against us. Just be nice to people, man. Like, be nice to people. Don't need to spread hate and hate on people. Don't know what anybody's going through. And if anybody needs anything, I'm always here. You can always reach out to me. Text me, email me, send me a Twitter DM, whatever it might be. I'm always here for you guys. So, all right. And again, guys, merch is available. I'm not saying anybody has to go buy any, but people have been asking. You can get hoodies and T-shirts right now. Hats are going to be coming. I already put the thing through for them. So, soon. Soon, soon, soon. Yeah, be excellent to each other. Exactly. One and only Bud Stoney, I appreciate you, brother. Yes, for sure, for sure. Peds is out. Appreciate you popping in, brother. I'm glad you got that. It finally made it. That's awesome. It was a great video. Guys, check out his video. Check each other out. Be kind to each other. Love each other. Appreciate each other. Appreciate what you have left. And, guys, I love you guys. Keep it positive. Keep it fun. Keep it moving. And make somebody's day. Love you guys.